Hey friends, it's your boy SVH coming at you with today's track synopsis for track number 5 of my new album, The Sonic Velocity Harmony. This one is called Dear Abby. And this was kind of a fun song. And actually, this is another unique standout on the record. It's another older track, much like Lover's Prayer. This is an older song. This is actually the very first song that I recorded when I moved to LA over 20 some years ago. And I was living with my friend Chris McClure from Ohio as well, who'd been out here for quite a while before us. And Yeah, I came out and was staying there, and he had a little Pro Tools studio, so I was learning Pro Tools, and it was the very first track that I recorded when I moved out here. And kind of a unique situation, being new to doing things solo again, and new to the technology and things like that, and really coming just from being in a band and that being my main focus to moving into doing a solo thing like that. So yeah, programmed some drums, put some cool loops in there, put some big heavy guitars in there, layered some vocals, and it turned out to be a really cool song. So felt like it was worthy of putting on the record. So it's probably one of the only songs that's not spiritually driven in that sense, but more creative, showing my creative side. So Dear Abby is about a pet snake that I had named Abigail, named Abigail after King Diamond's album Abigail. And I uh, I always wanted a pet snake. So when my mom wouldn't let me have one growing up. She said no, no way. But when I moved out, first moved out, I ended up getting three, and two of them I ended up giving away or trading for other reptiles. But I kept Abigail. She was my favorite of the three. It was a ball python, and really enjoyed having Abigail, and had her for several years. And then I moved into a different apartment, and I came home one day and they had sprayed for the bugs or whatever. Exterminator came in, and they had sprayed in that area near her tank, and unfortunately she died like the next day. So it was a little tragic for me, my first experience losing a pet like that. But yeah, it also sparked my love for reptiles and snakes and things like that. So, at any rate, it's a fun song. It really was creative. I made it sound more like this kind of sultry, sexy track about wanting this woman, or being attracted to this woman, and then finding out she had this dark side, and that there was things that were hard to watch with her life. And that was all just reference to watching the snake eat a mouse and things like that. It was like, whoa, that's a little hard to watch. A beautiful creature, but how do I close my eyes to this, as I say in the song. So it's just a fun tune. Turned out really cool. It's a little bit more industrial metal, so it's kind of fun there. The name Dear Abby is kind of a play on, I'm aging myself here, but most of you youngins out there won't remember this, but there used to be a column called Dear Abby, and it was in the newspapers, but it was kind of syndicated, so it was in multiple newspapers across the U.S. But people would write into this Dear Abby, who was some sort of psychiatrist or psychologist, and she would give advice on different topics that people would write in about. So I just thought it was a fun name, Dear Abby, as a little nod to Abigail, my pet snake, who I really missed when I moved to California. So yeah, there you have it. A little backstory on Dear Abby, on my new album, The Sonic Velocity of Harmony, under SVH, and you'll find it on pretty much all platforms. iTunes is a little slow getting it up for some reason. It just dropped it a couple days ago. So at any rate, keep your eyes open, but it should be on all platforms anytime. All right, take care, have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.